talented comic, very funny guy, performed all around town, but he's here for you tonight. Welcome to the spotlight, Mr. Aaron Foster!
Hey, thanks for coming out. Hope you guys are having a good time. My name is Aaron Foster. To start with a little bit of a confession right off the bat here. I used to be a Jonas brother. True story. I know you guys have heard about the supposed fifth Beatle, right? Well, I am the bonus Jonas right here. They kicked me out of the group though for no reason. They were like, you can't sing, and you like to have sex. You're 37. Whatever, Nick. Such a jackass. I did used to host a TV show. It was on HGTV, which is Home and Garden Television, and the show was called Freestyle. We did home makeovers, but we did them without spending any money at all. We only used what the homeowner already had, so I mean, you could just imagine the before and after pictures were really practically identical. I did that show for about a year, and my producer was always on my case, like every single take. He was just like, Aaron, it was good, but it wasn't great, was it? No. Now, let's do it again, and I want more life, more emotion. Don't just say the words, think the words, feel the words, be the words. Give me Ty Pennington from Extreme Home Makeover. Can you do that? Yeah, I can do that. Hey everybody, welcome back to Freestyle. We finished our makeover in the nick of time because here comes the Johnson family back from that amazing vacation we sent them on an exotic walk around the block. Now, due to budget constraints here on Freestyle, we weren't able to get little Stephanie that wheelchair ramp she needed. Or a wheelchair. But by moving the sofa from one side of the room all the way to the other, now she can drag herself straight into the kitchen without having to go through the dining room. Because that's what we do here on Freestyle. We change lives. And we do it without spending any money. Yeah, it was a cheap show. It was very low budget. But I didn't care. When I got hired, I was like, I got my own TV show. I'm going to be rich and famous, right? Wrong. Okay? Wrong. Apparently, there's a difference between having a TV show and having an HGTV show. Nobody told me. Part of that difference, fan base. Give you an example, I was out at a bar one night and I saw these two gorgeous young women come in. One of them like catches my eye and she comes over to me and she's like, are you that guy from Freestyle? Oh, you mean the show where they change people's lives without spending any money? Yeah. Oh my God, you know who thinks you're so cute and wants to hook up with you? Both of our moms and her Uncle Steve. I will give credit where credit is due. Her mom was pretty good. Her Uncle Steve, though, that's a whole other story. My first job right out of college, high school teacher. Okay, substitute high school teacher, whatever. Yeah, you call yourself a teacher and you're just a substitute? Kind of like calling yourself a firefighter when you're just a Dalmatian. Similar, yet nah. But I was 23 years old. I mean, I'm 37 now, so when I was 23, I looked younger than most of my students. I'd come in, different class every single day, same attitude every time. Hey, yo, man, what are you, a new student? No, I'm not a new student. I'm the teacher. You're tall. Teacher, how old are you, man? Like, I'm 23. That's really, I like your beard. It's very full and like gray. Really? Okay. But when you're a 23-year-old substitute who looks like he's 12, you teach the kids, like, they give you a hard time, you know? They try to push that student-teacher line and see what kind of trouble they get into. Hey, yo, Mr. Foster, can you buy us some beer after school, man? And I didn't have that one kid in all my classes. I just don't do that many voices, so that's all it is. You buy us some beer after school? I'm like, yeah, I can, but I think that, you know, endangering this $90 a day job that has no health benefits seems unwise at this juncture in my career, so I'm gonna pass. Hey, yo, Mr. Foster, you're so young, man. You're like the Doogie Howser of substitutes. Let's take a look at that hypothesis, shall we? Doogie Howser's a 13-year-old surgeon. I'm a 23-year-old babysitter. Yeah, 6 of one, half dozen of the other, sure. Hey, yo, Mr. Foster, man, Stacy wants to get with you. Hey, that's over the line. That's unacceptable. That's inappropriate. I want someone in this class to tell me this instant. Which one of you is Stacy? Think you get detention. So I did just have a birthday a couple weeks ago. I turned 37, which I'm not happy about. A little grumpy, but I mean, I know that's not that old, but you gotta look at it from my perspective, which is as old as I've ever been. You know? Feels old to me. But here's what I realized, the older I get, the time at night when I am no longer willing to stay awake in order to have sex just keeps getting earlier and earlier and earlier, you know? Like you're 19, like there's no cutoff. You will stay up all night talking till like maybe lose your virginity at 6 a.m., right? Because you're 19, you got nothing to do. Doesn't matter if you go to sleep at 6:05. My first time, what do you want? You know, Rebecca, if you're here, I'm sorry. Otherwise, I think we can just move on. Thanks, TK. But now, like, I'm 37, man. I had a long day. I got stuff to do tomorrow. If we're not going to be done by the time the Daily Show starts, it's just not going to happen. People say a lot of stupid things, don't they? I write them down. I'd like to share them with you. Tomorrow's another day. I kind of thought that was the definition of tomorrow. Hey, did you dot your I's and cross your T's? Yeah, otherwise they'd be L's. I love that joke. Who am I kidding? I love all my jokes. It's better to have loved and lost than never to have loved at all. You know, speaking as someone who has recently both loved and lost, let me just say, what's the words I'm looking for? Shut the fuck up, okay? I'm in no mood for that. Is it just me or is this Facebook thing out of control? Yeah? Yeah, it's gone too far, people. I don't like it. I don't want to be part of it. If you guys could all go home tonight and please send me a friend request, it would really mean a lot to me. It's Aaron Foster with 2 A's. I'm here in Los Angeles. I don't know who that guy in Chicago is. Just look for the hair. You'll find me. It's all good. Seriously. Here's my problem with Facebook, okay? It's singular. I have one problem. Status updates. People just use their status updates to show off. You know, I don't want to hear it, you know? Kevin's in Paris enjoying the wonder and mystery of the Mona Lisa. Sally just fed the twins and is finishing her second novel. Well, it's Friday night and Aaron's home alone on the sofa eating a carton of Ben & Jerry's and watching Armageddon for the 19th time on TBS, hitting himself in the face with a spoon so he doesn't cry when Bruce Willis tells Liv Tyler he's going to have to break that promise about coming home. Those Michael Bay movies, man, they get you right where you live, you know? That is it for me. Thanks, you guys have been great. I'm Aaron Foster. Josh Groban, ladies and gentlemen.
He didn't sing, which I'm a little disappointed, but Aaron Foster, wasn't he great? I knew somebody would get laughs tonight. Anyhow.